everyone, I'm Sandrine and welcome to a new review for Dexter. This week's episode was called Make Your Own Kind of Music. Oh my god, there's so much to discuss, but first, some quick thoughts. I really do think it's a bad idea for Hannah to stay. I don't see how it's gonna turn out well. I mean, the marshal is after her already and yeah, I mean, as much as I'm happy she stayed and I'm happy Dexter and her are together, I just don't know how this is gonna work out for them. I'm worried. And Quinn, of course, kisses Deb. We kind of knew that was gonna come. Not sure that I necessarily want him to be with Deb again, but I guess what I really enjoyed is seeing Deb back in action and doing some investigating with him. Going back to Dexter and Hannah's plan, they want to move to Argentina. I really hope they make it, but as I mentioned, I'm not seeing a happy ending for them. Although if there's any hope of them making it, I think they really can't tell anybody that they are planning on leaving or going anywhere. I'm not even sure he should tell Deb, and certainly not Vogel, which he kind of already told her about, which I was like, no, why are you telling Vogel? Come on. Speaking of Hannah, I really enjoyed that scene with her and Deb eating, because I was like, this is so surreal, and I think it was really cool that Deb even brings up the point of like, I can't believe I'm eating food you made, like this is crazy. And you're almost thinking, should she be eating this? I mean, I know it's probably not poison because she's eating it too, but you never know with Hannah, right? Like, to eat or not to eat Hannah McKay's food? That is the question. And finally, how creepy was that picture of Oliver or Daniel? I mean, I was like, this is such a perfect picture because he seems genuinely crazy on it with his big eyes like, I'm a psycho. But now on to the biggest moment of the episode. We found out finally who the brain surgeon is. And turns out it is Cassie's boyfriend, who also happens to be Vogel's son. I personally was thinking it was either gonna be Elway or Cassie's boyfriend, Oliver. You know, I was 50% right. I did not think about the fact that he would be Vogel's son. That was a twist from me. A few of you also called Cassie's boyfriend as a brain surgeon, so good for you as well. When Dexter goes to find Daniel in that restaurant, I didn't think he was very discreet. I was like, Dexter, we can totally see you. Like, he turns around, he will see you. And he knows who you are. It's not like in one of your other prey when they don't know you're looking at them. No, he knows what you look like. And then when Dexter went to see Vogel, I was totally like, he's already here. Totally saw that coming. And that last scene when they're sitting together and having tea, so freaking creepy. So creepy. It was so great. Actually made me think of something Vogel said earlier in the episode when she told Dexter, you know, you're not as perfect as I thought you were. You're actually, you know, your emotions are a danger to you. You can't be a psychopath and have emotions the way you do. I thought it was interesting that the person she was trying to connect with is like, oh, you're perfect, you're beautiful. She's like, you know, you're not really that perfect, but my son, he is perfect, right? Because it kind of felt like it was a transferring from Dexter to her son, or she was just like, well, you know, you were my surrogate son, but I don't need you anymore. I've got my real son back, which is really twisted and really great storytelling, and I can't wait to see what happens because Vogel is not a psychopath, but she empathizes with them. On top of that, you add her son being a psychopath who's back in her life, so I have no idea what will come out of that, but I can't wait to find out. I mean, I think it's gonna be really bad for Dexter and for Hannah. And even maybe for Deb. The last 3 episodes are gonna have to pack up a whole lot of things in them, so I can't wait to find out what happens next. Of course, I can't wait to hear what you guys thought of this episode. Were you surprised that it was Oliver who turned out to be the brain surgeon? And most importantly, were you surprised that he ended up being Vogel's son? Because I didn't see that coming. Do you think there's any possibility of a happy ending for Dexter and Hannah, or just even Dexter? Let me know in the comments. And of course, you can always find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for more Dexter talk. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my other Dexter reviews, because I review Dexter every week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!